Consumer confidence has taken a dip recently. We're all consuming something: ideas, thoughts, words, and concepts, as well as resources and material goods. There are economic and spiritual values in all this consuming. We also have confidence and we have our doubts. We can be confident that things will never get better, and we can have doubts that this is as good as it gets. We can both work both ways. We live in one reality and watch the reality of politics, social unrest, and violence reflected on the black mirrors of our smartphones. A drop in consumer confidence sounds bad, but it might mean we're seeing an inkling that things might be getting better very, very soon. And this is not as good as it gets. Sounds counterintuitive. I used to pass a homeless lady every day on the way to work, selling Streetwise magazines in Water Tower Park. I offered her a part time job and she refused it because she'd have to give up her prime spot in Water Tower Park. None of us want to give up anything or walk away from what we know and have. Sometimes, when it's all we know, it's hard to do so. But we can see that things can be better if we look really hard. It's the best kind of dip in consumer confidence we can have right now. Welcome. Welcome to Illinois Bridging Awareness. I'm Stanley Smith. Each week we examine an idea or thought, concept, or explore the topic of intellectual capital. We all invest in a conversation together to explore different ideas and to share. If you're a keen observer of human nature, you can see how we do have a limited bandwidth of what we know or think we know. We can't know or be or do everything. Often it's all about being in relationship with each other that's most important. The words we use, inflection and tone and subtle social cues say it all. We're not living in a vacuum. We all have a unique perspective. I live in downtown Chicago, and others on the call live in rural areas and even out of state. Similar to our personal lives, we live within the social constructs of state and national boundaries. Yet we're all looking for definitive answers. I was holding off getting a real ID because I was pretty sure the world was going to come to an end before I needed one. But now I feel the need of it. I've learned recently the real ID will be more in keeping with our territorial identity and less with the local governing body of state or national jurisdiction. I'm open to it. Also, that AI might not be entirely the work of the devil, and that Silicon Valley is now finding religion. Everything seems possible now. It's all about moving the needle in the world and in our lives. One of our participants, Misa Edwardson, recently launched a new life coaching business as a direct outgrowth of her pandemic experience and response. I signed up for her weekly message and for a free consultation for how I can change my life. We have the opportunity to react and respond. Sometimes it's a little of each. We can react in anger, frustration, and alarm. It's natural enough. And we can respond in love. As we move along in this transitional time, we can become aware that some are confused and disoriented and angry. Sometimes it seems like the world is out to get us, but God isn't out to get us. He's not out to get anybody. We can smile back. We can share a word of reconciliation and enter into conversation. It's what we can offer at this time. Consumer confidence, it's up and down. Have your confidence and have your doubts. Listen to the needs of others and do what you need to do for yourself. Take care of yourself. Take yourself out to a nice dinner. Find a new job. It's good for the economy, economically and spiritually. If you would like to join us at Illinois Bridging Awareness, the Saturday call is every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I'll include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.